Hello everyone. Today we discuss about the journal. What is journal? What is journal? Journal is a word which is derived from French word jour, which is derived from French word jour. Jour which mean day, and the journal means daily record. Journal means daily record. The meaning of a journal, daily record. Journal is also known as original book of entry. Original book of entry. Original book of entry, because each and every transaction are first recorded in this book. Each and every transaction, because each and every transaction is first recorded in this book. It is the primary stage of entry of a transaction and a record of a transaction. It is the primary stage. There are so many transactions, and each and every transaction are first recorded in this book. So it is called as the original book of entry. And journal also otherwise called as day book or primary book. Day book or primary book. Day book, day-to-day transaction recorded at first in journal, so it is called as the day book. And journal also called as the primary book because it is the primary stage of recorded each and every transaction of a business. So it is called as the primary book and the primary stage of recording each and every transaction. Journal states the date of a transaction, which accounts were affected, and the amounts of a transaction. Overall, journal means daily record. Journal is a word which is derived from French word jour, which means day. Journal also known as the original book of entry because each and every transaction recorded at first in this book. And the journal also called as the day book because day-to-day transaction recorded at first in journal. So it is called as the day book, and journal also called as the primary book because it is the primary stage of recording each and every transaction. And the journal states date of a transaction and which accounts were affected and amounts of a transaction. Next we discuss about the characteristics of a journal. First is the book of original entry. Journal is a book of a first entry or a original entry. Each and every transaction at first recorded in the journal book. So it is called as the book of original entry. It is the first characteristics of a journal. Second is the chronological order. That means systematic order. Systematical order. Every transaction recorded in a systematic order, that is date wise. That is date wise, like the transaction occur first recorded in date 1, next date 2. In this serially, the transaction also be recorded in the journal. Next is the complete information. Journal provide us detailed information about the transaction, and we find the detail of a transaction from the narration which given in the below of a journal entry. Journal reflects the complete information of the transaction in one place. We find all the information about the transaction from the narration which is written with each transaction. In and each every transaction have a narration. Suppose each and every journal entry narration also mentioned. So from the narration we find out the detailed information about the transaction. So the third characteristics of a journal is complete information. Journal provide complete information about the transaction. We find the complete information from the narration of a journal entry which given in below of each and every journal entry. Next is a day book. Journal is a day book which records every day transaction. Every day, each and every day which transaction occur, the journal recorded date wise. So it is called as the day book. Next is a double entry system. It is a dual entry system which every transaction is equally entered on both debit and credit. Journal record the transaction according to the rule of debit and credit. So it is called as a double entry system. And the journal record all the transaction as per the rule of a double entry system. That is both a debit and a credit side. Debit and a credit rule of a double entry system. Next is compound entry possible. Suppose in one day there are more transactions occur in journal entries. More than one related transactions occur on the same day can be recorded together in a single entry. In a journal. If more than one transaction occur in one day, we can record in one entry as a single entry all the transaction in a date. So compound entry possible in journal. Next is assistant to ledger. Journal is a base for the ledger maintain as per the journal entry. So journal is the assistant to ledger. Ledger posted according to the journal entry. And next is the standard rules. Journal entry and the journal is maintained with a standard rule of debit and credit. Overall, all are the characteristics of a journal. First is the book of original entry. Second is the chronological order, that is systematically each and every transaction recorded in a systematic order, that is date wise. And third is the complete information. Journal reflects all the information about the transaction. We find out the information from the narration of a journal entry of the journal entry. And next is the day book. Journal is a day book which record the day-to-day transaction or everyday transaction recorded in journal. So it is called as a day book. It is the fourth characteristics of a journal. Next is a double entry system. It is a dual entry system where every transaction is equal on both debit and credit. That equal amount must be maintained both debit and credit side. Next is compound entry possible if more than one transaction occur in one day. In journal can be entry all the transaction in same date through a single entry. So compound entry possible in journal. Next is assistant to ledger. Journal is a base for ledger. Ledger is maintained and ledger is prepared as per the journal. So journal is assistant to ledger and journal serve as a base for the ledger. And next is the last standard rules. Journal entry and journal is maintained with standard rules of a debit and a credit. Next we discuss about the steps in journalizing. First step is the identify the accounts involved in transaction. First, identify the accounts involved in a transaction. In below, we take an example which occur in December 10. Rent paid. First step, identify the accounts. In this transaction, there are two accounts involved. One is rent and the second is cash. Next, we find the nature of an account. Nature of an account. Rent is a nature of an account, nominal account, and cash is a nature of a real account. Next, we find the which rule of a debit and a credit is applicable. Which rule of a debit and a credit is applicable. Rent is the nature of a nominal account. So, the rule of a debit and a credit as per the nominal account is applied for rent, and cash is a real account. Real account debit and credit rule applicable for cash. Suppose nominal account, all expenses and losses debit, income and gain credit. For the real account, debit what comes in and credit what goes out. Credit what goes out. So in this transaction, there are two debit and credit rules can be applicable. Next, find which account debit and which account credit. Rent is a nominal account, nature of a nominal account, and expenses as per the rule of nominal account principle, debit credit principle, expense and losses debit and income and gain credit. So rent here as a expenses, so a rent account is to be debit. Rent account debit. Rent account debit, and cash according to the principle of or the rule of debit and credit of real account. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Here cash goes out, so cash account credit. Cash account credit. It is the fourth stage of journalizing. Find out which account debit and credit. In this transaction, we find out rent account debit and cash account credit. Next, fill date and month, year in date column. In date column, it is the format of a journal. It is the format of a journal. There are 5 columns in format of a journal. First is the date, second is the particular, third is the ledger folio, fourth is the debit amount, and last and fifth is the credit amount. So we fill the first column, date column, date, month, year. This transaction occur in December 10, 2020. So first we fill the date column. Next, write the debit account with the amount in same direction. Here, rent account debit. So, we write in particular column rate account debit. Rate account debit, and the amount of debit put in debit amount rupees 1000. And the next step is write the credit with the word to. To is used in credit account with its amount. So here is the cash account is credit. Cash account is credit. So we written to cash. To cash and the amount of a credit amount column. And we put the amount is a credit amount column rupees 1000. Rupees 1000. And the next is a brief narration about the transaction. Each and every journal have a narration about it. So we can read the narration under this journal entry. Here rent paid on cash rupees 1000. Rent paid on cash rupees 1000. It is the narration of this journal entry. And next, draw a separate line. Draw a separate line from one from another. Separate. Suppose it is the first entry and next entry. Before the next entry, we must be draw a line. We must be draw a line. And the next is ledger folio is maintained if page number is available. Page number is available. And last step is in case of more than one transaction, we can use the compound entry. We can use the compound entry. Suppose here rent paid rupees 1000 and rent paid rupees 1000 and salary paid rupees 5000. It is the same related transaction in one day, so we can entry both the transaction through the compound entry. Overall, all other steps of a journal entry. First, identify the accounts involved in transaction. And in this transaction, we find two accounts. One is rent account and cash account. Next is find the nature of account. Then we find the nature of account in this transaction. First is rent. Rent is the nominal account and cash is the real account. And next is find which rule of a debit credit is applicable. We find out the rule of a debit credit for two accounts separately. One is rent account, nominal account. So this rule is applicable. And next is second is cash. Cash is the nature of a real account. So this rule is applicable for a cash account. And we find out the rent account debit and a cash account credit. Then we find the data. We fill the date column, and next we fill the particular column by debiting the account and to credit the cash account. Debit rent account debit and to cash account. And fill the debit and credit amount in same direction. At last, a brief narration provided under the journal entry as like. In case of more than one entry, we can use the compound entry. Overall, all are about the journal and the steps of a journalism. Thank you.